Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is Popcorn Sutton, blend of straight bourbon whiskeys, coming in at a 50% ABV. So for full disclosure, I reached out to Popcorn Sutton for a review sample. They were kind enough to send this bottle over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So Popcorn Sutton is actually a bourbon brand that is underneath the Old Smoky label. And this is kind of their paying tribute to Marvin Popcorn Sutton, which is a pretty famous name in the Appalachian Mountains as a moonshiner. Did a lot of great work up in that region and just has a really interesting past if you take the time and read up on him. Really fun. Now, what they tell us about this blend is that it's essentially using bourbon from not only North Carolina, but Tennessee, bringing them together, keeping it at 100 proof, and just releasing it. Now, obviously, I'd love to know where those are coming from, but a lot of times with these kind of blends, they can't give you all the nitty-gritty details. So, with the information we got, let's jump into the bottle itself. You know what? I actually really love this look. Very uncommon in today's world with bourbon. It's got that wine bottle shape look to it. I actually love the labeling on there. Paying, again, tribute to Marvin. So, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews that I will be doing over some Old Smoky brands, links to those videos will be up above and down below, along with a link to their website so you can visit them, check them out for yourself. All that kind of stuff is on top of it. My little tag broke here. Hold on. There we go. Finally got it off. Wow, that was a cork pop. Alrighty. It's got a beautiful oaky color in there. Almost got like a golden hue to it. Yeah, looks great in the glass, I'll say that much. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Ooh, that's got some deep leather already. Holy moly. Nice char, bit of caramel, corn sweetness. It's fairly complex. Okay. It's fairly solid on the nose, man. I love the rich elements going on here. It is like dark oak, charriness, wood sugars, vanilla cream sweetness in there. A little bit of a candy sweet in there, but this has got some good oaky bourbon qualities to it. It's not like fruit sweetness or even a lot of that sugary sweet. You're getting a good solid bourbon on the nose. Nice oakiness, caramel, vanilla, brown sugars. Maybe even a little bit of butterscotch, maybe butterscotch disc in there. But I love that oakiness. It makes it kind of, I don't know if they used an older whiskey in that blend, but it's got like a little bit more body in there than I was anticipating. That leatheriness in there, I'm digging. And there's also like a little bit of like a tobacco note. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Very solid. I mean, it is not dancing outside the lines of being too crazy or too simple, but right up home plate. Like just a good solid bourbon on the nose. Go for a taste, see how it is. Actually, taste mimics the nose pretty closely, and that's a really solid pour. Still getting a lot of that sweet brown sugar, the oaky, the charriness going on, but I will give extra props to the palate. The a little more viscous. It clings a little bit more than I was expecting, and has a good solid lingering finish to things. A little pepperiness in there, but the wood sugars and your oakiness are what really hold behind. I like that a lot. Yeah, you're getting that nice leather straps on there. Brown sugars for days. Like that is beautiful on the sip. The big thing for me is that it is definitely a good, solid, oaky sip. Here in the finish, there is something interesting though. I didn't taste this on my first time around on the finish, but here there's like a whispering smokiness. Like an oak smoke. Like you're using a smoker and you're downwind of a smoker. Not super smoked, but a smoky element going on, kind of lingering there. But that's really good. Yeah, I mean, this is a daily pour. Like, you could easily throw this into a good old-fashioned, have a great cocktail, but even just sipping it neat, it's just got a good body to it. And I think that's what's really winning me over here. It's that it's not so underproofed or underblended that it kind of just leaves you hanging on for more or looking for something. This is not dancing outside the lines of being something crazy off the wall and unique and different and all this kind of flair to it, but it's got quality here. And I love that it clings. It still clings to my palate even after talking here for a little bit. And that, to me, makes it just a slightly more, and that right there makes it a lot more interesting to somebody that's getting into bourbon, of having that kind of cling. I like it a lot. Yeah, that is a crushable bottle. I really like that. Alrighty, let's talk about a grade for this one. How about that? So you can find this right around I've seen it go as low as like 38s to 40s, all the way up to $50+. So kind of a spread on it depending on your area. I give it a good solid C+. It's slightly above average. You know what? Again, I think this is a pretty versatile bottle. It's got a good solid bourbon base to it. The thing that stands out for me is that finish. It clings and doesn't let go. But it's not oily. And that must be coming from the blend they're doing on here. And I think that's just a showcase of doing something great. But it can also be drank neat. And I think that's why something like this is always a positive in my book. I can enjoy it neat. I can enjoy it in a cocktail. I don't have to sit down and put my thinking cap on for notes. I just can enjoy a pour. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And honestly, after trying this, I kind of want to hunt down one of the liquor bottles, which is LIKKR. Just so you know at home, but is a actual mash blend of a cane and grain mix to things. And I've had a couple different ones of those in my life, and they're really interesting as well. But at the end of the day, if you see this bottle sitting around on a shelf, don't overlook it. I think it's a good solid pour. And again, if you're interested in learning more about Popcorn Sutton and their releases, a link to the website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Popcorn Sutton blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirit I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may our last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might